Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy Man in the Wild. Just looking into this Nipsey Hussle character, and um, and it's like whenever because he allegedly just got assassinated like about a week ago, and it's like whenever you look at these characters, man, like you got to know that because they claim that he was independent and wasn't controlled by anybody and all that type of shit, but it's like you got to know that whenever somebody is mainstream enough to the point where they're a household name, you got to know that that person is controlled, right? And with that person being controlled, you know, the possibilities are endless when it comes to the script game. So, you know, fasten your seatbelt when it comes to expecting what their life is. Case in point, you see how, the ending of, Nipsey Hussle, the character, you see how that went. You see how that's going, you know, a whole bunch of shit around it. But just know, man, take your heart away from this dumb shit, though, man, because that's all the entertainers are going to give you. Puppets are here to entertain, man. They're not here to be taken seriously.
And now, it's Nipsey Hussle and Slap Happy! Except without the happy part, because he was really quite pissed off.
All right, so now we got this scene set up, okay, where, you know, character is Nipsey Hussle is, about to slap somebody because of a parking spot, okay? You got to know that this person here is not going to do anything really. Like when he's around any type of cameras or any type of public scene, he's not going to do anything outside of what the script calls for, right? And what he's told to do, period.
High five to the face! But why?
Nipsey Hussle slapped
And then for all I could tell, that shit didn't even look real. Hold on, did he do a fake fallback?
Because he was really quite pissed off. Now that's a high five to the face! But why?
Okay, he might have caught his chin. He might have caught his chin. He might have caught his chin. But however, the fact that TMZ is sitting here talking about this shit, right? TMZ being the biggest conversation of dumb shit, conversationalist of dumb shit. Understand that shit as you move because they'll have people on here who would not be, the person they claim it is. Like it was Justin Bieber walking around doing some shit that wasn't Justin Bieber. Who was it? Conor McGregor running around with that tour bus shit. That wasn't him. The Buddy Mag pointed them shits out, clear as day. And from that point, it's like, damn, you just look and you're like, yo, they're full of shit. They won't hesitate to put a fake person in front of you, right? Blur shit around, move shit the camera around to make sure you can't really see who it is as long as the outline looks good. Just like them stuntmen and all that type of shit.
Hussle slapped a guy as he arrived to the BET Awards. And apparently there was an argument between him parking in a restricted area as he arrived to the rehearsals.
Yep, Nipsey was running late. His people tried to move some parking cones, and that's when the trouble started.
So they're arriving. J-Rock, who is Nipsey's bodyguard, moved the cone.
This J-Rock?
No, not J-Rock, J-Rock.
Our mistake. So many J-Rocks. This J-Rock, Nipsey's bodyguard, moved a cone, upset the security guard, who knocked the cone out of J-Rock's hand, and then... rap slap!
So my question is this: Why did he walk up there with the cone to the security guard though? Like that type of shit. Like that's awkward as fuck. And whenever, unnatural type of shit happens, when it comes to these characters and their people, you got to know that there's, There's handlers behind that shit.
Guard who knocked the cone out of J-Rock's hand and then... Ooh, rap slap!
The one who got slapped said some disrespectful things to Nipsey. That's why he got popped.
You're not allowed to do that. No, you're not. But he did!
That is worse than a punch in the face.
Yo, like, and each time you look at it, like, he grazed Buddy's chin. You know, he grazed his chin.
The cone out of J-Rock's hand and then... Ooh, rap slap!
The one who got slapped
You know,
said some disrespectful
like, he don't mug his head. He don't grip his shit like he's really upset about the situation. You know, it's just enough slap for motherfuckers to say, oh, yeah, he slapped that nigga. Just enough.
things to Nipsey. That's why he got popped.
You're not allowed to do that. No, you're not. But he did!
That is worse than a punch in the face.
It's so much worse to slap a man with your hand.
There's the ultimate disrespect. It's true. Just ask women in the 1940s. Savage. Anyway, officers jumped in immediately after the slap to end the fight.
It's even worse. He took the slap and didn't even get a chance to fight back.
Nipsey's slap was lightning fast.
You could hear that slap all the way in Europe. That's how loud a slap was.
Yo, like, you hear that shit? Do you hear the laugh track type of shit going on? You know, because this shit is a fucking joke, man. Like, it's a joke, and it's not any type of, you know, how do you want to call it? It's not an accident. You know, whenever something happens and when it ends up on TV, especially on TMZ. So, of course, you know, where it comes to, you know, when they get what's important, you know, rap slap, of course, why wouldn't it be something relevant? Right, being that it's a master number. You know, a rap slap on TMZ. Nipsey rap slap on TMZ. You know, of course, because they can't, you know, they can't leave anything out, you know, whenever they get a chance to have your attention, because, I mean, hell, an entertainer slapping somebody, you know, in broad daylight, I mean, shit, that's going to grab you all day long, right? Not knowing that this is what you're really looking at. It's what you're seeing the whole time. Oh, yeah, it's funny, too, because I ain't know his name at the time. It was a J-Rock moves a traffic cone, right? And then it spelled J, the whole J-Rock moves an orange cone. And the figures, you know, I ain't get the spelling right to the last one. But do they miss? How can they miss? Right? How can they miss? Nipsey slaps security. Nipsey slaps a security guard. You know, you think they're going to miss when it comes to a character or puppet, you know, showing you something? You know, you think it's going to be an accident or coincidence that this is what you see every fucking time? You know, and that says a Nipsey Hussle restrained by police. They don't miss. And here they go talking about a Nipsey Hussle slap. They was having a good old time about the shit, right? You know, even gave you the laugh track, you know, live. Hermaya's Askadum's rap slap. Oh, man, I'm telling you, man, when you see this shit, you really can't take what they do seriously when they try to be serious. Because the entertainer, you know, they're not in front of you to be, you know, to be taken the same way that somebody would be in your real life. You know, because these people are not real. You know, they're just here to do a job, you know, simply be agents or representatives for the organization, you know, for which they work, which is, or for who they work is, I mean, shit, the elite. You know, the elite who control all sides of everything, you know. You know, why would this motherfucker be any different? You know, so when they're trying to compare this motherfucker to Tupac, You know, when they're trying to compare him to, you know, revolutionary and trying to change this, change that, you know, that Dr. Sebi shit. You know, you gotta know Tupac was a fake ass character too. You know, Tupac was a controlled motherfucker. Everything he said, you know, was 100%, you know, on a scripted level. You know, that had no give a fuck about the people. Believing that nigga only hurts you more. So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. But yeah, don't buy into this shit, man, and don't let this shit sway you, man. You know, there's just another narrative, man. Another narrative of bullshit, you know, meant to make you dumb, you know, by you believing the dumb shit. So yeah, Nipsey Hussle, man, your bullshit is confirmed.